Hello everyone, I'm Ariana from the EC1D, and today I will be talking to you guys about a product that I will be reviewing here today. Now before I tell you guys about my product, let me ask you, the audience, something. Imagine this, you just came home from school and wanted to relax a bit. What's the first thing that you guys would do? Would it be A, grab something to eat, B, play some games, or C, watch TV? I'll give you guys a few seconds to think about it, Done, folks? Now for the answer. Ding 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 ding! It is B. Surely, you guys would be bored out of your mind and want to try something new. You scroll on websites, on the App Store, and even going to sketchy game websites online, trying to find the perfect game to play. You stumble upon a game that you guys think is good, only to find out later on, and you guys haven't even stumbled after the first stage to find out that the entire game is a pay-to-win game with an impossible rate for newbies. Feeling heartbroken, you delete the game and putting the game in your banish zone. So you scroll again and again to find another game. And surprise, surprise, you find another game with a cozy atmosphere, best characters, and there's also even a grandiose storyline. So you play and play until you stumble upon players that are toxic, even more toxic than toxic waste in nuclear plants. And oh boy, does it make your heart ache. And after that, you start stumbling upon players that are toxic, delusional, and obsessed about the game characters, and even being fanatics about it. So feeling numb about the entire thing, you delete the game and give up. Now, let's say there's a game that has both qualities of a good community and also has a game that is good on the mind, with its good quality gaming, good community, and also free-to-play experience for all players that are unwilling to use their credit cards for anything in-game. Let me introduce you folks to Arknights.
And we'll burn the clouds
So hi folks, how was the video earlier? Amazing, right? Now, from the video, you can tell that the entire game and storyline is on a somewhat apocalyptic world mixed with modernity, fantasy, magic, and tragedy. Now, let me tell you guys something about the cutscene earlier. The cutscene is one of the many amazing things in the stages of the main story. That's right, the main story of Arknights. In each stories, the side stories, the main stories, the side quests, epilogues, all of of them has their own unique cutscenes, characters, and lore behind each tragedies, past, and territories. Let me tell you something about Arknights. Basic introduction, let's call it that. Arknights is a tower defense game made by Yoastar and Hypergraph, two game companies that are from China. And both companies have made other games like Asterisk, Heaven Burns Red, Azure Lake, and more. Like I told you guys earlier, that it's a tower defense game. We need characters to fight and protect our territories, right? Well, in this game, we have to gacha them for ourselves. Don't worry, we don't have to use our credit card to buy the things we need to pull for the characters themselves. And the thing that differentiates Arknights from other gacha games is the fact that this game has two different ways of gacha. That's right, two different ways. One is very much free to play friendly, while the other you just need to grind heavily for, let's say, 3 weeks to get enough random to pull for characters in a temple. Now, let me tell you guys something about the story of the game. In the game, the characters are called operators that we, doctor from Rhodes Island, employ to fight on field in exchange for treatment for their oropathy illness. Now, these operators, they have their own skills that could help us survive through each battle, each tragedy, and each sorrow that we have to see as we fight to strive in the path of these disasters. In this world, there exists something called catastrophes that causes civilizations to fall, mystical powers, illnesses, and terror to rise in exchange. Welcome, my friends, to Arknights, to terror where we have to strive to live to the end, to see our own happy ending. Now, let me tell you guys more about catastrophe, seeing as I'm going to be assuming none of you have ever played this game before. Catastrophes come in varieties, like earthquakes, meteor shower, snowstorms, hurricanes, and more. However, unlike the ones on Earth, our Earth, they occur much more often and much more deadly to the people in Terra, sometimes causing infections, turning them into mindless creatures like zombies, but even more deadly and spreadable. These catastrophes are proven by modern studies to be caused by Originium itself, like something from under Terra, especially from Originiums that coexist in large amounts, in veins especially.
呪文は制御される必要がある。敵もまたしかり。
節操剣山
加減は しますよ。
世相に任せよ。世相に任せよ。ロッコン少女。
ええ、ここにいます。まとめてかかってきやがれ。
時間をかけるつもりはない。
幻覚と威嚇、これも戦術よ。
嘲笑は声に依らえてなる。おるぞ。頬を撫でる次、命運の帳よ。
Now, since we already talked about the main points of our game and also showcasing the gameplay and also the very beautiful cutscenes that are available, let's talk about the pros and cons of playing this game. Let's start with the pros. For the first one, for players, they have a high quality story to read and to immerse themselves in while playing the game. This makes the characters seem much more real to the players. Second one, the fun stages bring a new shade of light to the players, letting them have a go at something new and something that could let the players try to challenge themselves compared to Genshin Impact and Honkai Impact. And then there's number 3, the F2P friendly scenarios, and it doesn't force players to be a pay-to-win player. This can be said because of the resources stages that are completely easy for the players to understand, to play through, and even get new characters to play with. As for the cons, well, for some players, the stories can be very complex for them to understand because it's unique way of telling the stories by through the characters' dialogues, imagery, and symbolism. It can also be hard to understand at times, causing the players to be much more exhausted while learning about stories of our fellow operators. That's number 2. Thanks to their limited event content that makes players bored after completing them, so in conclusion, I like all of you, my fellow audience, to try the game out for yourselves, especially with the gameplay, the story, the gacha mechanic, the obtainable skins, and the most important thing, the helpful and healthy community. And so, I'd like to say goodbyes to all of you, and to thank you for giving my video a watch. Bye bye!